This episode of the Rob's Podcast with Maddie West is brought to you by All About You DJ. Let All About You DJ host your next wedding, party, or event. All About You DJ specializes in wedding receptions as well as any other private parties, including birthdays, engagement parties, school dances, or any other special event you may need a DJ for. We work with you to ensure that your entertainment is perfect for your event. At All About You DJ, your event is not only important to you, but it's also important to us. We want to make it memorable for all those involved. All About You provides everything you need to make your wedding the event of your dreams. From dazzling photo booths to ensure your event is one your guests will never forget, to gorgeous uplighting to make your wedding photos pop. All About You offers several different packages to fit your needs. You can even ask for me, the Rob, to host your party. Check out our 5-star reviews on Google and on Facebook.com/AllAboutYouDJ. Give us a call at 812-402-0610 or check us out online at AllAboutYouDJ.com. And today's show is brought to you by Spuds and Stuff. I still get asked all the time. The answer is yes. I would never lie to you about Philly cheesesteaks. And nobody in this city knows Philly cheesesteaks better than me. And I'm telling you that Jason at Spuds and Stuff makes the best Philly in town. He used to bring me in throughout his process of making his Philly cheesesteaks. He asked for my feedback. He'd make adjustments. He'd make some tweaks. And what he wound up with was sheer perfection. Try it for yourself if you don't believe me. And don't forget the delicious Spuds. 2403 Washington Avenue on Evansville's east side. And their location at 41 and Boonville, New Harmony has reopened. Now looking for drivers at both locations. And of course, if you would like to advertise on the Rob's Podcast of Maddie West, please email the Rob's Podcast at gmail.com.
Yup.
Welcome back, Maddie West.
Hey, hey.
How are you? Is it still Maddie West? I'm curious.
It's still Maddie West for now. It's kind of hard, even myself, to not saying it.
I realized a few things after we tossed this topic out.
Yeah.
And that was, my vote is now a strong, you should keep it Maddie West.
Okay.
So a few more, few reasons why. For one,
Sorry, my nose is running.
there's the equity in your name that we've already talked about.
Right, yeah. I have a reputation with this name.
There's that.
Yeah.
So also, that board back there.
Right.
It says Maddie West, the Ross Podcast of Maddie West. Yeah. I mean, Tony Tripp did that for us as a favor, and I wouldn't be able to just go back to him and be like, "Hey, can you change that to a B?" And then
and a B, it almost seems too short.
It almost does feel lopsided.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But it doesn't sound bad. But I didn't want to be you have to keep it West or anything.
Right.
So I was wondering where you were at.
Oh, you mean you weren't going to tell me what I had to go by on air?
Yes, correct. I was gonna this is our thing, so just be yourself kind of thing.
Because one time I was told that I had to go by Maddie West on air.
Oh, that's right. You mean
I actually get to decide what name I want to go by?
You were. I remember that. I saw it firsthand.
I'm not being bullied into using my full legal name.
You will go by.
This is euphoric.
And guess what? You will give your social security number. You will give your address.
Yeah. Well, that's good. But I did, I posted a poll last week on, my Instagram, which, by the way, my handle on Instagram is still at Maddie Got Fired.
Right.
I will never change that.
Nor should you.
I don't care if I get employed by the biggest radio station in the world. And they're we really want you to go by.
Do you have that dream station?
I don't think so.
Because you were I studied, I grew up on radio.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, because and I know I Z100
right.
and KROQ.
Yeah, I think a Sirius XM channel would be awesome.
That's not, you wouldn't, I love Sirius XM.
Yeah.
Their DJs, I hear, they get paid peanuts.
Really?
If you thought Town
some
Square
that I listen
bad,
to, it makes sense.
Yeah, well, but just because everyone can hear you doesn't. Now listen, if you're a Howard Stern type or a celebrity type that
listen, I feel
there,
we're getting close.
We're on our way. And they did just buy a podcasting platform.
Really?
I'm telling you, podcasting.
Hire us.
It's where the world is going.
Yeah, it's the new wave, and I'm so glad to be a part of it. But I did post a poll, and I think even though both polls on the Rob's Podcast Facebook, the Rob's Podcast Instagram, which is at the Rob's Podcast, and then my public
which
Instagram.
Which I still never seen.
It's okay, I got it under control.
I've seen the Facebook one.
Everyone voted in favor of Maddie B.
Wait, I know it's not true on the Facebook. The Facebook was it was split for a while.
It was, and then Maddie B ended up winning.
Oh, so you're not? I thought you were saying every vote went.
Oh, no.
Okay.
The vote ended up being in favor of Maddie B on all polls.
Okay.
All of them. All three of them.
then it's up to you. I mean, it's really
I
whatever.
was just surprised because the people that are voting are most likely people that know me.
Yeah.
A majority of them probably from radio and podcasting. And I was like, man, but I feel like maybe they're on like Team New Leaf. Like we're doing this whole new thing. We're doing all this new stuff. We're like, kiss my ass to the previous people we worked for. And I feel like maybe they're like, yeah, like they had Maddie West, but we get Maddie B. You know what I mean?
I love the previous people. They don't like us. And I love that.
They never did.
A lot of the jocks are cool with us still. And I like that.
I'll get my seal back. Don't you worry.
But management does not like us.
They never did.
I love that so much.
They never did. They never did. Who were they kidding?
They used to like me.
Oh no, I came in and was never liked.
You came in during that dark period, though. Mm-hmm. And the one thing I always told him, like, you never got to see the fun side.
Right, that makes
of
me
radio.
sad too.
It makes me really sad.
But now I get to see something like this, which to me is even cooler.
Yeah.
Because I've known how shitty it can be.
I know, you saw
the shittiest
the
of the
worst
shitty. Yeah.
You really did. Mm-hmm. And God, it used to be a really fun career.
Yeah.
I just wish it wasn't killing itself.
Yeah.
But they are. And like, I've even like listened a little bit and it's like, okay, it's National Dog Day. So it's just like, I guarantee you I'll go to all their Facebook pages and they're all going to ask to see puppy pictures. Mm-hmm. And it's what it is.
Yeah.
That wasn't fun to me.
No, it wasn't.
It's still not. Listen, I love dogs.
Yeah, I know you do. You have like 13.
I really like to, I have 3.
That's 13 in my dog years.
That's not good radio content, though.
No.
It's just not. Whatever national day it is, unless you're talking about effing Christmas,
right?
It's not a big deal.
No.
So, I don't know.
I like National Taco Day. I'm not going to lie. And there was a National Los Bravos Day. I'm about that, too.
Is there a certain, because I know that you ask questions on like our Facebook and our Instagram.
Yeah.
Are people like responding to those? Are there things that people want to know? Do you have any of those?
Yeah. So this week, I always try to ask every week, like, what are things that people want us to discuss? And so usually a few days before the podcast, I'm like, hey, what do you want us to talk about, during Friday's episode and stuff like that. One person wanted us to talk about the weather, like how hot it's been outside, I guess.
Tune into your local radio station.
My Vectron bill last month was like literally $250. That's enough said.
Our Vectron bill was rough too.
Yeah, last month it was. So that's all that I have to say about summer temperatures.
Yeah,
is that we need to chill. Literally, we need to chill. Like I don't have a job. I don't know why these people think I can afford to AC my house.
Yeah.
But someone else asked.
We just had to replace our AC.
Oh, did you end up replacing the whole thing?
We got a nice little Nest unit now.
Oh, cool.
But we had to drop like almost 7 Gs.
7?
Yeah.
I think that was probably about what ours was,
I don't
too.
work in radio anymore, so I can kind of afford it now. So.
Oh. Is that how that works?
No, I mean, it's like, listen, 7 Gs put me back, but
right, yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. 7 Gs would destroy me.
Yeah, I mean, now it wouldn't be easy, but so, yeah, that was, how much do you want me to say about the weather?
Yeah.
I appreciate you asking and listening.
Yeah. It's hot. It's fucking hot.
It's a hot one, Dawn.
I feel like I'm making small talk at like a funeral.
I know.
Like, that weather. Someone else asked, what's the best and worst things about being a local celebrity? And I say that in air quotes, not to like make fun of the person that asked the questions, but because it always makes me extremely uncomfortable to refer to myself like that.
Yeah, I agree with
I'm like,
that.
you say celebrity, it's like,
because there's 2 people who come to mind immediately, but we used to work with people who
thrived on it,
who really did, who they thought they were really famous.
Yeah.
And we're both like, look at this person on Facebook. They keep
Listen, I don't like look in the mirror every day and be like, you are Maddie West.
It's super,
like you are such a big deal. Like that, never have I had that conversation with myself ever.
No, but yeah, there are 2 people, I won't name them even though I could.
I know at least one that you're talking about very specifically. I know both of them.
I think you probably know the other one too.
Mm-hmm.
One was way more outspoken about it.
Yeah.
Like that was his purpose for being on the air, was to try to be famous. And then there was the other one. She would, if let's say on the local celebrity scale, she's a 4, did she think she was 11?
And you know what? I kind of envy that a little bit because I really lack self-confidence, like on a very personal note. And I'm like, man, I wish I just had half the confidence in myself that she has in her pretend fame.
You don't.
Like, I wish I woke up and looked in the mirror in the morning and was like, damn, girl, look at you. Everyone cares what you have to say. Everyone cares what you're doing. Post your lunch, girlfriend. Everyone wants to know. You got your hair cut? Show it. They care. Like that, in my mind, I'm like, people don't give a shit what I have to say. And if you don't, then that's fine with me. I don't take that personally.
Yeah, I'd much rather be like you and have my ego in check than be like her with just oozing with this absurd
With your head being this big. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So is that the best or the worst thing about being a local celebrity? I don't know if we ever addressed that actual question.
Have you ever had any bad experiences?
Oh, yeah. I worked for a really horrible radio station.
No. I mean, okay, because I can think of one. Like, I remember one time my wife got really creeped out. I told you it was ring shopping because it turned into this thing. Remember, like, I kind of went to war with my jeweler and then went in and we were trying to get business done. And we could see people taking pictures of us that worked there.
Right.
And
that's so uncomfortable.
It was really uncomfortable. And my wife got pissed.
Yeah.
And
that is very uncomfortable. And that's like a huge part of why I didn't want to use my full last name on the radio, just to like protect my family. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I don't want to subject them to anything, because I know, not just from being on the radio, but just from being alive, that there's like some crazy ass people out there.
But I'll also say, like, for the most part, anytime someone would like recognize me and say something, they were usually really cool.
Right, same.
And that's awesome. Like, and I like that. Or, you know, every once in a while you'd get like a free meal out of the deal, and that's cool too. I would never ask for one. Right. But like, yeah, usually people, if you listen, like, hey, thanks, we appreciate that.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't think there was ever anything bad. I mean, I received several wiener pictures over the years.
And I've seen all of them.
Yeah.
If you've ever sent Maddie a random picture of your wiener, I've seen it and laughed at it.
Literally everyone I know has seen and laughed at it. Like, you're a part of a group message. My husband and I are making fun of you.
Yeah.
We're talking about how well you manscape.
Or how not well.
Or how we're talking about how your parents should have made the decision to circumcise you as a child. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I think that's probably the only like negative thing I've experienced is people think, oh, she's on the radio, or oh, she has a podcast. She wants to see it. Like that. I'm like, what? How does that make sense in your brain?
I can tell you how it makes sense. Because for a guy, if you got a random vagina pic, that would make not your day, not your week, but your whole year.
One time I did take pictures and I put them on Kent's phone. Oh, I'm being so scandalous right now.
Good.
I'm going to be blushing. And he was like, this is the best thing ever. I can just look at him whenever I want. And they're just like on my phone. And I was like, delete them.
Yeah, but that's not even like, but for
like just randomly out of the day.
A random boom. Yeah, like that would make a guy's whole year.
Wow, really?
Yeah. And then so they think
that's why OnlyFans is popping off like it is.
Oh, and I've got stories about OnlyFans too, which we can get to in a second. But I've got kind of an itinerary here. Did you have more you wanted to get to from?
No, but I do feel a little bit naughty now. Like today I made an appointment. I know I'm a horrible person and don't come for me, but I'm going to get my cat declawed. And so I know I really didn't want to, and I've held out so long, but it's driving me crazy. He's destroying everything, including my couch, furniture, carpets, my kid. He's like scratching the shit out of everything. But anyway, when I called and made an appointment today, I felt a little bit naughty because I like said my new last name instead of Maddie West. And I was like, I feel so like normal now. Because a lot of the time, I'm just another person on their list, but a lot of the time when I would call and make an appointment, they'd be like, oh, are you the Maddie West from the radio? You know, or when I went and dropped my rings off the other day to get, put together or whatever, soldered, they asked me like, oh, what are you in the system as? And I was like, well, it would have been my maiden name, but now it's a different name. And they're like, oh, are you on the radio? And I was like, I was. I hate having to say that. I'm like, I was, but I have a podcast now. You just listen to it. Promote the shit out of it.
Well, I did find a few things for you that I wanted to share. I saw this one story that popped off on Reddit. It got a lot of feedback and a lot of comments, and it reminded me of you.
I love that Reddit's still a thing as well.
Because you had a male bridesmaid.
Yeah, bridesman.
Yes, a bridesman.
Yeah, Logan.
And Logan. And I know he's been one of your best friends like since day
ever.
One.
Yep.
So this topic came up on Reddit. There's like a thread called "Am I the Asshole?"
Oh.
And you say the situation, and the audience determines who's the asshole in the situation.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, that sounds fun.
They mentioned that it's becoming very popular for brides to have groomsmen or bridesmen or whatever.
Okay.
A 22-year-old posted, "Am I the a-hole for his 21-year-old female best friend was getting married, and she asked him to be a bridesmaid. Mm-hmm. She had 2 conditions though. He had to wear makeup and a dress.
Oh.
He says, quote, "I'm extremely comfortable with my masculinity, but wearing makeup and dresses is something I'm just 100% not comfortable with." So he told her he didn't want to do that, and she got so mad she took back the invitation to be a bridesmaid and took back his invitation to be at the wedding. Like, he's not even allowed at the wedding anymore.
Oh.
People seem to agree that she's the asshole.
She's a huge asshole.
I think so,
She's the
too.
biggest asshole I've ever seen in my life, and I've seen a lot of assholes.
A lot of them were attached to the dicks that got sent to her, too.
Hey, I'm telling you, I've seen a lot. She's the biggest one I've seen so far.
I agree with you.
Are you kidding? Like, so she asked him to be in her bridal party. Mm-hmm.
But she wanted him to dress like the rest of the bridal party.
That does not even make any sense.
I agree.
She needs mental help.
So I was in a female friend's wedding, but I was put in on the guy's side even though I barely knew the guy.
Okay.
So I was a groomsman technically, even though I was barely friends with the groom. I was friends with the bride.
And why is that? Because she just thought maybe you would look off on her side?
Well, I think it was,
Like stand out?
So I think I was kind of like a replacement groomsman. Like a groomsman had to duck out. So she was like, "Let me ask Rob to be a groomsman," which I was happy to step in and do.
Yeah, listen, there was nothing traditional about my wedding. I had a bridesman. I kicked a bridesmaid out, which means that my maid of honor walked down the aisle with the best man and then like the second best man, the next one in line. And so she was escorted by 2 people. So there was just like, I just don't even believe in it. I'm just like, do whatever makes you comfortable.
Yeah.
Besides asking people to wear dresses, I would have never asked Logan to do that.
Yeah, I
but
agree.
had he wanted to wear a dress and makeup, I'd have been for it.
So if you would have said, "I want to be in a dress,"
if he said, "I want to wear the same dress as what your bridesmaids are wearing," I'd be like, "Cool, good for you."
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, but he wanted to wear a tux.
Oh, he's got great hair.
He has amazing hair.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a hairdresser as well.
Look at him go.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, but he only had one thing that he was like, "I'm not doing."
What was that?
Wearing a bow tie. He wanted to wear a real tie, not a bow tie.
Gotcha.
And I was like, well, that's good because Kent wore a bow tie. And everyone else I wanted in ties so that Kent kind of stood out. So Kent wore a bow tie. And I was like, well, that's good because I wasn't going to let you wear one anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Perfect.
So it all worked out. But that was his only thing.
Okay.
And I was cool with that.
So then we agree, yes, she's the asshole.
She's a big old asshole.
I saw this story that reminded me of an embarrassing story I never got to tell on the radio.
Oh, cool. I love embarrassing stories.
So, all right. Are you familiar with the slang term blue waffle?
Yeah. I feel like I've Googled it one time. Okay. And I feel like I regretted that.
So the way I learned about this was...
Should I do it again?
Google it?
Yeah, I'm going to Google it right now.
Go right ahead.
You
sure.
go ahead and continue with the story, and I'm going to Google it.
So I remember one time Kiss's social media page, this is years and years ago, this is before you worked at Kiss.
Okay.
And they did that meme, like your superhero name is the color of your underwear plus the last thing you ate.
And yours is blue waffle.
No.
Oh, no.
My mom's was blue waffles.
Nancy.
And I didn't, to be fair to my mom, I had never heard the slang term blue waffles before.
Oh, okay.
And so I guess one of my wife's coworkers screenshotted my mom commenting blue waffles. That my mom's like, "I'm blue waffle," because my mom has this condition where she cannot not comment on a status on Facebook.
I love it.
So mom's like, "Well, Kiss, thank you for asking. My superhero name is Blue Waffles." And my wife's friend at work screenshots it and sent it to my wife.
Who's gonna tell her? Who's gonna tell her?
Rob's mom is Blue Waffles, and I guess Blue Waffles is like what's the term you're finding?
Okay, so I looked it up on Urban Dictionary to try to get the term, and literally Urban Dictionary is the place to go for any kind of slang term. It says blue waffle definition: just don't fucking look it up. All it says. And then it says again, just don't. I don't know. I know I've seen the photos, but I don't know exactly what you would call that.
It's just a vagina that's going through shit. Like STDs, and it's just a vagina that's certainly seen better days.
It's not.
Guess what I am?
It's the 2020 of vaginas.
Exactly.
Okay.
If you're at work watching this, don't Google what a blue waffle is.
I think you should. I'm an advocate. Google it.
The reason I'm bringing this up
Then scrub your history.
is because, like my mom, Kellogg's has also never heard of the term blue waffles.
Oh, no.
And is selling
Cereal?
waffles that are blue. Actually, they're unicorn waffles, which I'm sure
Woo! Better jump on that.
better tell our former coworkers.
They'll be all about it.
So they're selling these blue waffles, and everyone's making fun of them for it. And I guess they're having to rename their blue.
Do you know how many people in that decision was probably like, what's the big deal? And then Googled it and we're like, oh my God.
Oh, for God's sakes! How is that even possible? A vagina can get blue like that.
So that is not the typical vagina picture that you would want to receive that would make you happy. Keep your blue waffles.
I mean,
Don't
listen, back in my
send-
single days, I wouldn't say no to many waffles. Whatever kind of waffles you wanted to send me,
I'd eat them up.
just referring to it as a waffle.
I know, it makes me uncomfortable. It makes me like kind of squirm because it's like ribbed, like rigid. It makes me like, ugh.
Like take them out of the toaster, sometimes like hard, like you like, smother them in butter and syrup.
Like, have to scrape off the crunchy parts. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
All right, I had something else. Oh, I had another funny story I wanted to share with you, but it's like not connected to anything.
Oh, okay.
But I was
I was really hoping there'd be more blue waffles.
I was talking to a friend of mine who had the funniest story.
Okay.
So it was like seriously one of my best friends, and he because he has 2 kids now, young kids, and I got Will now, and we just don't talk as much as we used to, and we were catching up. And he was talking about how he had to find his kids a new daycare. And when the story was over, I was like, let me ask you, why were you finding a new daycare? What was wrong with the daycare that you had?
Yeah.
And he goes, did I not tell you this story?
Uh-oh.
And I was like, no. And he's like, did I never tell you the medical marijuana story? And I was like, no. He's like, I can't believe I didn't tell you this story.
Oh my God, I have to know it.
It was so funny.
I have to know it.
So he has, it's probably like, let's see. So the one baby was born right before my wedding. So that baby's almost 2. So he's got an almost 2 and like an almost 4-year-old.
Okay.
Daycare.
Right.
They went last year, and now they got to find a new one this year because this story's made. It sounds like they had a few problems. Oh, and you used to work at a daycare.
Yeah, for a long time.
This is totally something you would have done.
Okay, I can't wait.
So
Medical marijuana daycare, I'm in it.
they're like, they're good parents, and they didn't feel like, they're sad dropping their kids off the first day at daycare. This is a year ago now. And later that day, so they don't have, I guess like a popular thing is like a lot of daycares now have like apps you can get pictures and stuff of your kids on.
Yeah.
This school did not have that.
Okay.
But the teachers, or like what do you call them now? Like the workers?
Teachers.
The staff would be happy to send pictures of your kids throughout the day to your cell phone. Mm-hmm. So on the first day they dropped their kids off.
Oh no.
One of the teachers there, or whatever you call them, the staff, they said it was a ridiculous picture holding a medical marijuana card, and the text on said, about to pop off, just got my medical marijuana card, wink, wink, about to hit up the dispensary. And she sends it as an accident to my friend's wife. And I was
So
like,
wait. It's not her kid that's holding the medical marijuana
correct,
card?
it's the teacher.
Okay, so because I was thinking that it was like the kid that accidentally got mom or dad.
The teacher is trying to send it to a friend, but accidentally sent it to my friend's wife.
Oh my God.
The teacher's just trying to be like a friend, like, check out what I got. My medical, they're going to hit up the dispensary after work, and sends a picture of it to my friend's wife. Friend. And he said,
oh my God.
Is that not the funniest story? Can you imagine you get that?
That would be me. I would do that 110%.
Oh, like, this story's amazing. She's taking,
so they're really taking him to a different daycare over that?
They wrote out that year, but now they're like, that's one of the reasons we had to change. Yeah. And I was like, that story is amazing.
What did they say? What did they say back to the girl, the teacher?
So my friend's wife said, I don't think this was meant for me. And then they did talk to the director of the school, the preschool.
Oh my God. And she still kept her job?
I don't know the answer to that. I think so, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, if it's a medical marijuana card, then yeah, I mean, It's legal. But.
Yeah, it's just like, and I believe it was day one.
Yikes.
That's a great story. So I want to tell you that.
That's awesome. I love that.
So I have another topic I wanted to bring up with you.
Okay.
And you must know what I'm talking about. Here's the headline I saw. Mm-hmm. But I want to get into the bigger topic here, not the headline specifically. I saw that earlier this week, somebody vandalized Ellen DeGeneres' Walk of Fame star.
Ooh.
And wrote pedo on it.
I have heard that that's like a conspiracy theory going around right now.
So I kind of want to get your thoughts on this.
Okay, because I haven't really read into it much, but I do know that there's like a conspiracy theory out there that all of these celebrities are involved in this like pedophilia.
Because that's really all I know too.
Okay.
So here's what I know about this. Everyone's on this pedophile thing.
Right.
And it's the cherry on top of the 2020 cake. Mm-hmm. Because
it's on my news feed all the time.
And here's the thing. The news feed is like a fountain of misinformation.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And people are with like steady conviction being like, Tom Hanks is a pedophile.
Right.
Oprah Winfrey is a pedophile.
Right.
Ellen is like, and I'm like, where is this coming from?
I don't know.
But everyone is so like, and Facebook's not flagging it for like stuff.
Right.
And I know it's all connected to Jeffrey Epstein, but I don't know how.
I know I haven't watched that documentary on Netflix.
Me neither, but I want to.
Yeah, same. I've heard it's pretty disturbing and that it does discuss pedophilia in it, which is why I guess I haven't watched it yet, because like I love true crime. Don't get me wrong. I'll listen to anything true crime, but when kids are involved, I usually always am like, not this one. I'm gonna sit this one out, you know?
So here's what I can definitely get with the conspiracy that Epstein didn't kill himself.
Right.
I can get with the conspiracy that someone didn't want information he had to get out. Mm-hmm. But what people are alleging is like some crazy shit.
Right. Was Jeffrey Epstein a pedophile? Yeah.
I don't know. I just
Probably.
I don't even know. I don't even know who he is. Was he just a businessman?
I think so, and somehow got in with the rich and the famous, basically, and I don't know. It's like a whole thing. I don't want to misspeak.
That's the thing. Yeah, me neither.
Because I don't know enough about it. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, like he's had rape allegations against him from underage girls and stuff like that, and like has paid people settlements like outside of court for stuff like that, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So
either way, the dude's dead.
Well, and
he gone.
The whole thing, but it's like that's Epstein Island, and people like there's some people who. Okay, a lot of the people who are sharing the conspiracy theories are not people I would consider to be intellectuals, but
That's typically how it works with conspiracy theories.
I know, but I don't know where I fall on this one. I don't know if I
don't know either. I mean, I just feel like these people are so rich and famous. Like, why would they be involved in something like that? Like, they have all the fame and fortune they could ever want.
Right.
I don't think they would have any motivations to be involved in something if like money is the motive, you know what I mean? Which I think is kind of like the gist I've got from it. So it's kind of like money involved, like they're selling kids and stuff.
If you had to place a bet, are these theories legit?
No.
That's where I'm at too, but
I don't
I'm like,
think so.
It's not like
it's totally unbelievable, because I do think that the world of celebrity is something that obviously I'll never understand, you know what I mean? So there probably is some shady shit that's going on there, just like shady shit goes on in the government, you know what I mean? Uh-huh. Whether that's necessarily like this huge conspiracy theory, I don't know, but I do think there's secrets that all these groups of people keep, the government, celebrities, you know?
Well, the government for sure.
Right.
And that's part of the job, I feel like. And, you know, so, boy, it just feels so far-fetched to me. Like Oprah Winfrey is flying to an island to like,
sell children, yeah, I don't know,
or be with them, or whatever the theory is.
Right, yeah.
It's just a whole thing, and then I keep seeing these dolls appear in my news feed, like, and they're dunking these dolls in water, and all these pedophile symbols are appearing. And I don't even know what pedophile symbols are, but
they're dunking dolls in water. I've never seen that.
Stop it! I've seen this a million times in my news feed.
Why are they dunking dolls in water?
Because these they're called LOL dolls.
Oh yeah, and they have like lingerie on underneath. Or when you dunk them in water, they have like lingerie on.
I guess. Yeah. I never even heard of an LOL doll until I learned about all this stuff.
Same.
So I just want to get your thought on it and see if this is something that would fire you up or not. But
yeah, I think where we need to divert our attention is the pedophiles among us, and worry about who's next door to you and not what Oprah Winfrey's doing. because they're a very real
Listen,
predator.
if Oprah Winfrey's doing pedophile stuff, we should worry about it. But I just
Well, yeah, I'm saying, but
is there any hard facts to help us get there?
yeah, just pull up the little thing online and it'll show you where all the pedophiles live near you. That's what I would be more concerned about rather than is Oprah Winfrey doing this allegedly conspiracy theory shows maybe. Like, I'm more worried about what's going on here because human trafficking, especially in Indiana, is a huge thing.
I wonder if, like, we can't see it right now, but I wonder if, like, on the comment section, if this is, like, popping off. Like,
Probably.
You never heard of Epstein Island and all.
No. Well, I do plan on watching it, but I have to really put myself, listen, I've got horrible anxiety. And I've really got to put myself in the place where I'm ready for it before I watch something like that, or else it'll just disturb me too bad.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I can respect that.
Yeah.
All right, you want to switch gears?
Yep.
All right.
Yes, I'm dying to stop talking about pedophilia. Thank you.
Here's the headline for you, Maddie.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
Bella Thorne
Is smoking hot.
I know you've always thought that. I can't even see.
She's a little bit dirty, though.
Well, that's kind of involved with this headline. Did you hear that she's on OnlyFans?
I did hear that.
Do you know how much
making bank.
In 2 weeks, she made $2 million. $2
million?
$2 million.
With an M.
And I don't know.
In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks on OnlyFans.
$1 million a week.
Yes, essentially.
Listen, I know I don't look like Bella Thorne, but what are my odds? You think I can make like a quarter of that?
Well, I know you've joked about this several times. I don't think you're being serious.
Yeah.
But I guess this is becoming like a business for people.
Yeah, especially during quarantine and stuff right now.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely
Celebrities
right.
are even doing it. Yeah, well, Bella Thorne's doing it.
I got to tell you, so 18-year-old Rob through 30-year-old Rob before, like when I was single or whatever, if you would be like, hey, for $10 a month, you can see some of your friends naked, sign me up. Exactly. Where do I sign? And
I would still do it now for the record, so drop your link.
But
Rob might not be able to subscribe, but I can.
So here you go. So just react to the story. She's on OnlyFans.
I think that's incredible. I would pay to see Bella Thorne naked for sure.
I don't know if she's getting naked or not. Let's see.
That's the thing. I know if I made one, which I've seriously considered before, I know if I made one, I would have to get naked to make money.
I feel like that is part of the deal.
Right.
But
if
if I
subscribe, right. But if I subscribe to your page for $10 a month and I don't get to see your blue waffle, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed.
That's actually my mom's handle on my mom is OnlyFans /Blue Waffle. If you want to see. Sorry, Mom.
She might be able to make a killing. You never know. But for somebody,
no one's going to pay for Instagram content.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can post like an ass shot, never have, but I could post like an ass shot on Instagram and probably get a ton of likes. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I feel like I would have to have no underwear on if I'm going to do that on OnlyFans.
I would think that'd be the expectation, yeah.
Okay. I'll show my ass and my boobs.
Okay.
That's it.
I feel like people would pay for that.
Do you think people would pay $10 a month?
Probably.
I need at least 100 people to pledge $10 and I'll make an OnlyFans.
For just $10 a month, you can help poor Maddie West achieve her dreams of not
being
having to have a job.
OnlyFans sensation. I need 100 people to pledge $10 right now.
So, let's say, I feel like 100 fans is reasonable. Mm-hmm. For $10 a month, you're looking at $1,000 right there.
That's what I'm saying. That's
for a month of posting pictures.
I'm cheap. I'm saying $1,000, I'll make an OnlyFans.
I feel like that's and not only that, it would grow.
Listen, I have to finish my basement. So I'm saying at least for 3 months, you could get some solid content because I'm really desperate to finish my basement. My kid's going to need fall clothes soon. I really want to go back to Orange Theory. Okay, I have goals, people.
And just think, if back to Orange Theory, then the pictures start getting better.
Right, because I'm even in better shape.
Exactly. So
I can't wait. So my only fear with that is, though, so say Bella Thorne is posing naked on OnlyFans. Mm-hmm. I know, obviously, on any device, there's a way to screen record. There's a way to take screenshots. I would think so.
Yeah, I would think that's a risky
But
run.
I know that there is, OnlyFans, I don't know exactly how, but somehow censors that or tries to control that, and people can be penalized or whatever. But that's what would probably bother me the most, is the fact that someone could screenshot it and send it
to everybody,
to everyone.
It's
Which
a
I'm
risk.
like, joke's on you.
But I feel like once you,
My
if you
friends
made an
have shaved
OnlyFans
me
and
before.
you put it out there like that, like you,
You accept that risk.
that's the risk that you run.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that's bullshit. Pay $10 or you don't get to see the pictures.
Fair enough.
Don't be selling my shit for free.
At least kick some of that back up to Maddie.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. I know that you liked doing this back in the radio days, so I figured you'd still want to do this.
Okay.
I have a list of celebrities.
I am still the same person. That's part of the reason why I got fired.
And you said because you
Never
like to,
changing.
You love to guess their ages.
Oh, celebrities? Yeah, and I'm pretty decent at it.
You're great at it. I remember you used to be great at this.
And I'm excellent also at looking at baby photos of celebrities and telling you what
You
celebrity
were really good
it
at
is.
that. I'm awful at that.
I am
I
so
can
good
look
at
at a
that.
celebrity's picture and not even tell what the celebrity is.
I can look at their baby photos and tell who they grew up to be. It's
Maddie
like a
is
talent.
telling. Maybe another time we'll get that on the big screen or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a list of celebrities.
Okay, and I guess their age.
3 choices:
Oh, okay.
over, under, or exactly 40.
Oh, okay.
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 Here we go.
Okay.
Kim Kardashian.
Under. I think she's only 39.
God damn, you're good. She's exactly 39.
I knew that, yeah, I
She'll be
knew.
40 in October. Channing Tatum.
I feel like he's exactly 40.
Yes, he's exactly 40.
I don't know how I know this information either. I
It's
just do. It's,
I'm
just,
telling you, it's crazy.
it's a gift.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I have no idea who that is.
Okay, he's the Hamilton guy. Oh, wait, we'll pass on that one.
Okay.
He's exactly 40.
Because I don't want to look up his photo and then
Fair
say
enough.
his age. Yeah.
Beyonce.
Over. She's like 42? Or no, is she under?
She's 38.
Ooh.
She'll be 39 in September, on
Okay.
September 4th.
Okay, man. Drop the ball on that one.
All right, listen, you're 1 for 3.
I just know she looks incredible for her age.
You
but
missed
I-
1
so-
for 3. You're 2 for your other way.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Kristen Bell.
I always get her confused. Is that the one that's married to Dax Shepard?
I think so.
Short blonde hair.
I think so.
In The Good Place, the show The Good Place on Netflix.
I'm pretty sure she's either Anna or Elsa in Frozen.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Under.
Exactly 40.
Okay.
She has the same birthday as my mom.
She's 40? Wow, she does not look 40.
Do you know who Tia and Tamara Mowry are?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Over, under 40.
Over.
They're 42.
Woo!
Nice job.
Thanks.
Zoe Deschanel.
Under.
Exactly 40.
Shut up.
Her
She
birthday
looks so good for her age.
She does.
She looks like a teenager.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
That's tricky.
Why
I'm going
is
to
that?
say exactly 40.
You're close.
Okay.
He's 39. He's under. He'll be 40 on December 19th.
Okay. Close. Doesn't count.
Chadwick Boseman.
Under.
Over.
Really?
He's actually turning 43 in November.
No way.
Yeah.
Again,
Chris-
looks great for his age.
Chris Evans.
Exactly.
Close. He's 39. His birthday. Okay, so he just turned 39.
Oh, okay.
Reese Witherspoon.
Over.
She just turned 44.
44.
Tiffany.
And I still would have pegged her for like 47 though.
She looks good for 44.
No, she does, but for some, I just associate her with being much older than.
Well, she's been famous for a while.
Right, I associate her with being like much older than like Jake Gyllenhaal.
How about Tiffany Haddish?
I think she's over 40.
She's exactly 40.
Okay.
She'll be 41 in December.
Okay.
Do you know Mindy Kaling?
Yeah.
Okay,
From The
go ahead.
Office. Oh, I think she's another one that looks a lot younger than she is, so I'm going to say over.
She's over.
Yeah.
She's 41.
Awesome.
Christina Aguilera.
Under.
Okay, she's 39. You're doing well.
Thanks, man.
Chris Pratt.
I feel like under, but maybe not by much.
He's over. He's 41.
Oh, man.
Pharrell.
Over.
He's 40, 47.
Yeah, I was going to say he's like significantly over.
Lindsay Lohan.
Under.
34. Jonah Hill.
Under.
He is 36. Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, God. I don't know. He looks about 60 nowadays. I am going to say under.
He turned 40 earlier this week.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
so close.
exactly 40. So, yeah,
Can
that
you
one's so
believe he's
close.
already 40? Wow.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Oh, God. I feel like he's been famous forever, too. say maybe right at 40.
He's 38, under.
Okay.
Last one, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, he's over 40.
He's 45.
Yep.
You did well, though. You did
Thanks,
well.
man. I like that game.
So here's another thing I had that you might like.
Okay.
So Just Jared put together a list of 45
4 or 5, yeah.
celebrity couples who have split up in quarantine
Oh my gosh.
in the last 5 months.
I didn't even know there was that many celebrities.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know who all these people are, but I'll just run through some of these if you want me to, and you can stop me if you hear one you like.
Okay.
Gerard Butler and Morgan Brown.
Gerard Butler. Got it.
I can see him.
Yeah. He plays in Ugly Truth.
Okay.
He's like, maybe from Ireland?
I'll just pick and choose some of these. Miley
Yeah.
Cyrus and Cody Simpson.
I did see where they broke up.
Mm-hmm. Tracy Morgan and his wife Megan Wallover.
And they were together forever too,
I think
right?
they're having a nasty breakup too because
Oof.
he got really rich because of that accident.
Oh.
He got Walmart money. Mm-hmm. Joey Lawrence and I don't even know who Shandy Yawn Nelson is.
She'll be okay though.
Aaron Rodgers and Danica Patrick.
I did see that, but we all know Aaron Rodgers is gay anyway, so
Rachel Bilson and Bill Hader.
if you don't know, now you know.
Armie Hammer and Elizabeth Chambers. Darius Rucker and Beth Leonard.
Oh, that's sad.
Simone Biles and Stacey Irvin Jr. Casey Musgraves and Rustin Kelly.
Oh.
Christina.
I didn't know about a lot of these.
Ryan Seacrest broke up with Shayna Taylor. I told you about Dr. Dre.
Well, again, back to the we know he's gay. Ryan Seacrest is also gay. Well, now he and Aaron Rodgers are single. And they can just finally get together and confirm what we all knew the whole time.
Dr. Dre, I told you, broke up with his wife. I told you about Kelly Clarkson and Brandon Blackstock.
Yeah, but honestly, who could be married to Kelly Clarkson? I feel like she would be highly annoying to be married to.
You give me 2004, 2005 Kelly Clarkson? Yes, please.
Yeah. Nowadays,
saying.
though, I'm just like, we get it. You have like you cook things.
Sean Hannity broke up with Jill Rhodes, Julianne Hough, and Brooks Leach.
Because they're both gay. Did you hear that?
Is that real?
Yeah,
Are you just outing people without like any?
No, that is real. I think you pronounce it Leach, something like that. He told her that he's like, hey, I think I'm bisexual. And she was like, oh, me too.
Okay.
And then they broke up. And I'm like, what? That seems like really something that would bring y'all together. Like, okay, what are we going to do with this?
Interesting problem on our hands. Is it late? Let's see. Cole Sprouse and Lily Reinhart.
I did see that. That is sad to me.
Brian Austin Green and Megan Fox are having a very public spat.
Yeah, because she's with Machine Gun Kelly now and like all goo goo gaga in love, which honestly, just to be a fly on the wall.
No, I'm not a Machine Gun Kelly guy.
Oh, I am.
I think she downgraded. I'll take.
Oh, she downgraded as far as appearance for sure.
I'll even take the guy from 90210 over Machine Gun. I'm not a Machine Gun Kelly guy personally.
I know you only like one white rapper. I get it.
Mary-Kate Olsen, Olivier Sarkozy.
Yeah, and he just locked her out of their apartment together. She just went home one day and he was just like, too bad. And locked her out of their apartment in New York together.
You know more of these than I thought you would have.
Yeah.
Kristen Cavallari and Jay Cutler.
I did see that. And that, I feel like, was a long time coming as well.
Colby Calais and Justin Young. We hardly knew ye.
Didn't know him.
Didn't survive the quarantine. Meanwhile, I kind of liked being locked up with my wife.
Meanwhile, I got married in
Yeah,
quarantine.
we all got closer in our relationships.
Yeah.
I figured since you like celebrities and you like celebrity couples,
Yes.
you like celebrity ages. Mm-hmm. I figure what could go. This is peanut butter and jelly right here.
Yeah.
Famous couples with huge age gaps.
Oh, okay. I'm ready for this.
Ready for this?
Yeah.
Dennis Quaid and his, I guess, wife Laura Savoy.
She's from local. She's local.
Shut up. Is she? What do you mean?
She's like from like Newburgh or something.
Really? I don't even know who she is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who she is either, but I know that she's like either from like maybe like Gibson County.
Oh my God,
or,
she's exactly you may have gone to like school with
That's
her.
what I'm saying. She's super young, so I feel like
27. How old are you?
27.
Yeah. He's 66.
Wow. So that's like what, 30 years almost?
That is 39 years.
39 years.
Yes. Their relationship over under 40. Just under.
Oh my gosh.
Their age difference
when
is-
he was 39 years old, she was born.
Yeah, their age difference is more than either one of our ages. Like I'm 37.
Right.
And their age difference is 39.
So imagine in 2 more years, then someone's born and that's your future wife one day. That's nuts. The world is weird.
Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor.
This has always been so weird to me. I love their relationship, but to me, it just still blows my mind that they're a couple.
So many people think she's hot, but I don't get it.
I don't think she's hot, and I like girls.
Their age, he's 77. She's 45.
They're both girls.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're welcome.
32 years difference there.
32?
Yep.
Wow, that's not as many as I was thinking because the Holland girl, she old.
She's 77.
Oh, well then, yeah, she looks.
That's kind of old.
Well, I guess then Sarah Paulson is older than I thought she was.
32?
Okay, maybe not so much.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's 45.
Yeah.
Their age difference is 32.
Oh, then yeah, she's
Sorry
way
about
older than I thought she was. I was going to say maybe 35.
Leonardo DiCaprio is always known for going for younger girls.
Never me, though.
Well, you're too old for him.
Oh, really?
He's 45, and Camilla Morone is 23.
Oh, my
That's
gosh.
a 22-year age difference.
And he gets them. He bags them every time.
This is an old famous one because they've been together for a while. Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh, yeah. What is their age gap?
He's 75. She's 50. There's 25 years there.
Okay. I feel like once you're like 50, it doesn't matter if you date an old man.
Yeah, once there gets to be a point where it's like you can just make your own decisions, pal.
Right, yeah.
Jeff Goldblum and Emily Livingston, they've got 30 years. He's 67, she's 37. Wow. Harrison Ford and Callista Flockhart. I know them. I know both of them.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones
Right.
and Ally McBeal. 23 years. He's 78, she's 55.
Again, once you're over 50, date whoever you want.
Oh, this is a famous one. Catherine McPhee and David Foster.
Okay.
34 years.
Wow.
She's 36. He's 70.
I guess I thought she was older.
Like, I cannot imagine being with a 70-year-old. I can't
either.
imagine just sitting across the dinner table and spending time with some of my grandparents' age.
You can when they're worth like $50 million.
Even still.
I could. I'd be like, this filet mignon is
Catherine
delicious.
McPhee is she's worth some money,
Yeah,
too.
a lot of these people are successful on their own, too.
They're all famous.
I'm saying I am not successful on my own. So if you want me to be your sugar baby,
Onlyfans.com/Maddie B.
Maddie B. Ooh, that's good. That could be my OnlyFans tag.
That could be, you go buy that on OnlyFans.
Okay. Again, I just
George
need
and
100
Amal
blood.
Clooney, 17 years. He's 59, she's 42.
That's not too bad.
Jay-Z and Beyonce. All right, play this one.
Okay.
I already told you she's 38. I told
Right.
you that in the last game.
I feel
How
like
old's
Jay-Z,
Jay?
I feel like he's not quite 50.
You're good. He's exactly 50.
Okay.
So it's 12 years.
Okay.
Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra,
Oh, they're like 12 years apart.
11.
11.
He's 27, she's 38.
Yep. They're going to be the next couple that announces they're expecting.
You think?
Yep.
Maddie, you heard it here first?
Yep.
All right, this is something I always like doing with you on the radio. Now, unfortunately, it's only in the rumor status right now, but I
Yeah.
have pretty much the confirmed list of upcoming stars for Dancing with the Stars.
Ooh, okay.
Want to go through it?
Yeah.
So we'll decide if they're actually stars.
Which they never are. Spoiler alert.
All right. Tiger King heroine/villainess Carol Baskin.
Oh my God, really?
That's what I said.
really.
That's good.
That is a good one.
That's a get. She's definitely famous.
That's turning 2020 around right there.
There you go. Anne Heche.
I don't know who that is.
She's definitely famous. She was an actress. I associate her work with the late 90s, early 2000s, but she was Ellen's girlfriend for a while too, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So she's famous. She
Okay.
can't walk down the street without getting noticed.
Okay.
Charlie Sheen,
Wow.
100% famous.
He just keeps coming back up, doesn't he? He'll never die.
yeah.
It's
no,
like
he's-
the second everyone forgets about him, he's like, now I'm on Dancing with the Stars.
I mean,
Now I'm like gonna like be with a bunch of strippers and drugs.
he's gonna be on there. He's a star.
Yeah.
Jesse McCartney.
That's like one of my first true loves right there.
But he's famous.
He spit on me at a concert once.
Did he? You saw him in concert?
Yeah, and he spit on me.
I
Not intentionally, but because he was singing and his spit came out and I was there to catch it.
He was recently on season 3 of The Masked Singer.
Oh, really?
I would say I liked his music just fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh, well, I mean, I was definitely like the fangirl at the concerts with the CDs, posters on my wall.
Well,
like,
I didn't
Jesse
peg you as a
McCartney.
Jesse McCartney fan.
It was quickly phased out by Lil Wayne.
I was
Like,
gonna say,
it was
I
a
had you-
pretty rough transition.
because he was on the air with like when I was playing Jesse McCartney music, I was playing Lil Wayne music too.
Right, yeah. It was a very quick transition from...
How old would you have been when you were in your Jesse McCartney phase?
Well, I went to Scott Elementary School for 4th and 5th
Oh my God,
grade.
you were in elementary school when I was playing Jesse McCartney on the radio.
So I had to have either seen him in fourth or
All right,
fifth
so hold on.
grade.
He was famous
2004,
like
2005.
2005. Let's say 2008 he got famous, right?
Yeah. No, it would have been a little bit before that because I saw him with one of my grade school best friends, and I met her in the fourth and fifth grade, so it would have had to have been 04, 05. Shelly's FaceTiming me.
Do you want to take it?
I don't know. I don't know. Is your microphone ready for this? She can make her little debut.
I'm gonna make this be your call.
Okay. I'll have her make her debut. Oh, she hung up.
Oh, okay.
I waited too long to answer it. Okay.
Sorry, Shelly.
It would have been 2005, 2006, maybe, when I saw him in concert.
Oh, I guess did he do Beautiful Soul?
That would have had to have been it. Yeah, that was like the prime.
That was 2005.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot he did that song.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, but so far they're all famous. Christy Brinkley, she's famous.
How do I know her?
She was.
I know the name, but I can't see her face.
She's a model / actress.
Oh yeah, I know who she is. I
Yeah.
know who she is. She started doing all that weight loss shit, like being on the TV for like some kind of diet or something.
So this person, okay, former
something.
Pittsburgh Steeler linebacker Ryan Shazier.
I don't know who that is.
Me neither, but I mean he's a former
I don't give a
Steeler.
shit about the Pittsburgh Steelers anyway.
Soap opera star Chriselle Strauss, who's also on Netflix's Selling Sunset.
And she was married to the guy from This Is Us, and they're going through a really nasty divorce right now too.
Which one from This Is Us? I love This Is Us.
Justin something.
That's Kevin, isn't it? Hartley?
I don't know. Yes, maybe. I don't know. Justin something is his name.
Hartley, I think is his last name.
Yeah. Yes. You're right. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going through a very
They
public
weren't
breakup.
even on my list.
I know. I'm surprised because
Maybe it was before COVID.
maybe I don't know, but I know that they kind of address it on this season of Selling Sunset, and then next season.
What
of
is Selling Sunset? I never even heard of this.
just like basically a bunch of very pretty real estate agents that sell homes in California, big $1 million homes, and it's like a reality show about
is
it.
it good?
Yeah, I like it. All the
right.
women are smoking hot.
Do you know the name Jerry Harris from a Netflix show? Mm-mm. I bet you if I tell you he's from the show Cheer, does that help anything? Mm-mm. You know that he was a meme like crazy. I never watched
Maybe.
Cheer, but he's famous.
Okay.
Everyone was like, in a world of, I forget what it was, be a Jerry.
Okay.
You don't remember seeing those memes?
No.
Okay, well,
I'm sure maybe if I saw one, then I would remember.
There's a rumor that Caitlin Bristow from The Bachelorette will be on there.
Okay.
AJ McClain from Backstreet Boys.
Oh my God. Once again, like, I feel like that's like a Charlie Sheen. Like, stop putting Backstreet Boys in things.
These are all pretty big names, though, I feel like.
What was the first one we said? Carol Baskin.
Yeah, Carol Baskin.
She's got my vote.
Carol effing Baskin.
Carol Effin Baskin is winning season 500 of Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, whatever they're on now. This episode of the Rob's Podcast, the Maddie West, is brought to you by State Farm agent Mary Rokiki. If you're looking for auto insurance, renter's insurance, homeowner's insurance, or life insurance, you should definitely talk to my State Farm agent Mary Rokiki. Or if you have any of those policies with someone else and you think you might be able to get a better deal, you should definitely talk to the best. Talk to Mary. For the past 11 years, I've been trusting State Farm agent Mary Rokiki with my personal insurance needs. And my favorite thing about it has been that she treats all of her clients like family. Mary's always been in my corner looking out for me, making sure I'm getting the best rates possible. I know I can trust Mary, just like a good neighbor. In fact, now's a great time to talk to Mary because starting last month, State Farm had another auto rate decrease, which I love seeing in my bill.
Oh, yeah.
State Farm is the #1 auto insurer. Get a quote from Mary is always free. It takes about 10 minutes. You can find out how much those 10 minutes can save you and your family. Call Mary at 812-473-2863. I'm so glad I did. That's my trusted State Farm agent, Mary Rokiki, 812-473-2863. And if you want to advertise on the Rob's Podcast with Maddie West, email the Rob's Podcast at gmail.com.
Do it.
All right, Maddie, since all the radio stations were talking about National Dog Day,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
who is the best pop culture dog?
Ooh.
This is a question that The Ringer asked, and they settled on a winner. People voted.
Okay.
Who's the best famous dog?
I guess Air Bud, probably.
Air Bud's on the list.
Yeah.
A good choice.
And then what were the dog's name from, I guess it'd probably be Milo and Otis.
Wasn't one?
What's the number for 911?
Wasn't one of them a cat though?
Yeah, but there was 2 dogs. What's the other dog's name?
I don't know.
They picked up a dog along the way, remember?
But
I liked them.
Wasn't one of them a cat though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Milo, I think, was the cat, and Otis was the dog.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. I loved that movie. It was adorable. But I feel like they picked up another friend along the way. That was
I'm
rather-
sure there's more than one dog in the movie.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Milo and Otis, everyone.
The one who won was Beethoven from Beethoven.
Oh, okay, that makes
What
sense.
was that dog's name from Beethoven?
I can't remember. It's right on the tip of my tongue.
That big Saint Bernard.
Oh yeah.
My
I've never
favorite,
seen one in person. Oh yeah, I have seen a Saint Bernard one time in person, and they really are
they're humongous.
massive.
Yeah, they're humongous.
I love it.
My favorite dog did not make the list. I liked Comet from Full House.
Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot about Comet.
I think that started my love for golden retrievers.
Yeah. Well, Air Bud a golden retriever too. That's definitely like the all-American dog for
Other
sure.
famous dogs include Lassie, Snoopy, Old Yeller, Lady, and the Tramp.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I didn't realize we could do cartoons.
Frank the Pug from Men in Black.
Okay.
Oh, I do love. Okay, so Chance was the American Bulldog from Homeward Bound. What was the name of the golden retriever though? Shadow.
Okay. Yeah. I know what you're
love
talking
Shadow.
about. Yep.
Charlie the Labradoodle from A Star Is Born. You mentioned Buddy the golden retriever from Air Bud, which by the way, I do believe.
Died.
No, well, I'm sure he's dead by now.
Yeah. It's really sad.
If I'm not mistaken, Air Bud and Comet are the same dog.
Really?
I believe they're the same dog.
Oh, how cute.
So we
Look at
actually
him.
did. We settled on the same dog with different roles.
Such a star. I'm so proud of him. I wonder what his real name was.
Pluto, Santa's Little Helper from The Simpsons, the Taco Bell Chihuahua, Cat Dog, Einstein from Back to the Future, Toto from Wizard of Oz. Oh, here's a good
I
one.
forgot about Toto. That's a good one too.
What about Hercules from The Sandlot? Tell me you've seen The Sandlot.
Yeah. Oh, the big one.
Yeah.
The big, huge one. Yeah.
There's Fang from Harry Potter. I've never seen Harry Potter.
Me either.
Baxter from Anchorman. Some other good ones.
Baxter from Anchorman. That's a good one too.
Found some more things here. I thought this was a pretty interesting list of. I'm going to tell you some of the most tear-jerking movies.
Oh, okay.
Tell me if you've seen them.
Okay.
I feel so embarrassed saying this. This first one literally made me cry.
Okay.
And it was just me and my wife in the theater watching this movie.
And you cried.
And I shed a tear.
Yeah.
Inside Out.
No, I've never seen it. It's a cartoon, right?
Well, it's Pixar, yeah.
Yeah. No, I've never seen it.
I won't spoil it for you.
But you cried?
Everyone knows the scene.
And you cried?
I did. I cried. And I think I only cried at one other movie on this list.
Okay.
All right, not this one. Brokeback Mountain did not make me cry.
It didn't make me cry either.
Have you seen Life is Beautiful? Me neither. Marriage Story? I want to watch Marriage Story.
So I started watching it, and then I saw a headline that was like, "Don't watch Marriage Story if you're engaged." And I was engaged at the time, and so I literally turned it off because I was like, "Oh my god!" It's like
I've heard it's so good.
Yeah, but I heard it's like it will make you not want to get married, and so I turned it off. But I know it's got the guy from Star Wars in it, and he's like won buku awards off of.
I know his name. What's his name?
I don't know. I would know it if I heard it too.
Not Paul Rudd.
Oh, Paul Rudd's smoking hot though. I love him.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, that guy.
In the comments, do I need to watch Marriage Story? I think Brittany didn't want to watch it. Maybe she saw the same article you did.
Right. I've just heard that's like super like depressing, but a good movie.
So here's the other one for me that got me. This whenever someone asks me what's the saddest movie of all time,
Okay.
I've always said My Girl.
Oh,
Have you seen it?
yes.
Cry?
Yes.
Yep.
She's over the casket. She's like, you can't see without his glasses. I'm
And-
like, God.
God, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking of the scene when his glasses falls.
Oh, and you know it's over for poor little Macaulay Culkin right then and there.
God, that scene is tough for me.
It is tough.
Definitely didn't cry from Titanic. Oh, I didn't think about
Oh,
this
I feel
one.
like I've cried at Titanic.
I don't think I cried from Marley and Me, but now that I've got 3 dogs,
Oh.
I am dreading the day. I mean, Layla's getting up there. Layla's
Yeah.
10, but she's a small dog. Layla's about to be 10. She'll be 10 on Christmas Eve. God, I don't know what we're going to do.
I know. It's like, I almost like don't ever want to have a pet ever again because it's just so hard when you have to put them down because the majority of the time you outlive them and then it's just really sad.
Yeah, a majority of the time you live more than 12 years.
Right.
Humans do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So this movie did not get me. There's a scene in this movie that everyone says they cry at. It's Up.
Okay.
Up's a great movie. Have you
Great
seen
movie.
it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's my problem. They do a great job in that opening montage when the dude's wife dies.
Yeah.
It's so early on. I don't even think you hear her voice. Like,
Right.
I didn't have an
Don't really
attachment
have,
to her.
yeah, you don't have an attachment to her character. I get it.
But they do a great job of making you feel that.
Well, yeah, then you just understand why he's this little grumpy old man.
Yeah, this curmudgeon.
Yeah.
The Notebook. I didn't care for The Notebook.
Oh, yeah, I've cried every time I've watched
really?
The Notebook. Like,
Okay.
I don't know what's coming. Like, oh my God. No.
Legends of the Fall. I never saw that movie.
And then I like to look at Kent and be like, you'll never love me. Like Noah loved Allie.
I think that's something.
You wouldn't want to come die in my same nursing home room with me. You'd be selfish and you'd sit in your own nursing home room and die on your own.
We were both in the same nursing home.
Yeah, I just feel like he would just be like, she'll be fine. And he'd just fucking let me die all by myself.
He's not even here to defend himself.
He'd be like, is she still going to get her lunch today? I'll eat it.
Terms of Endearment. I never saw it.
I don't think I've seen that yet. Either.
Color Purple. Room. I don't even know what Room is.
Don't let me forget to tell you about this really screwed up movie I watched.
You want to do it now?
Sure. No,
Okay.
you can finish your list.
There's only two more. A Star is Born. I never saw it.
I never saw it all the way through. I've just seen bits and pieces. Kent says it's an excellent movie, though. He really liked it.
A lot of people like that movie. Good Will Hunting. I've seen this one, but I don't remember being that sad.
I didn't cry for Good Will Hunting, but I did see it actually not that long ago for the first time.
Okay. How is it? Does it hold up?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good. I would watch it.
All right. Now,
Watch
what
it
movie
again.
did you want to tell me about?
It was just this movie that we came across. I believe it was on Netflix. Wow. Like I have any other way of getting any kind of television at all. But it was called The Platform. And it was like recommended under like horror movies. Now listen, it's like a French movie, and I am not one that like their lips don't match up. It's like voiced over
It's
in
called
English.
dubbed.
Whatever it is, I don't like it, and it drives me insane when I'm watching it. But I did watch a little bit with it with Kent, and like
Wait, is this going to be a porno thing?
No.
Like 365 days?
No.
Okay.
No. But I did tune in a little bit to it. So basically, it's like there's 250 levels to this prison, and you don't know which level you're on. And there's a big hole in the middle.
It's fiction, right?
Yeah. And there's a platform that comes down, and at the very top, level 1, it starts with all this food on it, this huge platform of food. And then by the time it gets all the way down to the end, those people just, obviously the food decreases as it goes down, as it goes down, as it goes down. It's like survival of the fittest in
I
there.
don't get it.
It was like basically it's like the people that are at the end are like the worst kind of criminals or something like that.
Okay,
and so
so
they get
you-
the least amount of food.
So do you just get the leftovers from the level above
From the
you?
level above, but there's 250 levels that this platform has to go down. It was just like a really fucked up concept, and it was just such a crazy movie. But it's like if you're just like looking for something kind of just weird to watch, I kept myself like tuning back in between TikToks.
Gotcha.
I was like, okay,
When you say between TikToks, you mean watching TikToks
Yeah.
or making TikToks?
watching. I don't
Gotcha.
make them anymore. I had my fame, and now I'm retired.
Are you not trying to go viral anymore?
Not anymore. I'm gonna let it come to me like it did the first time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw this. This made me happy. This was kind of funny. BuzzFeed did this one.
Okay.
Here are 7 moments that are weirdly awkward for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, watching everyone sing happy birthday to you.
What the fuck do you do when people do that?
I hate when that happens.
Can we stop singing happy birthday?
Thankfully, it's a
Can we
short
just
song.
say happy birthday and give you the cake?
Well, okay. If it's my family singing to me, that's cool. Like, and if we're in our house, like, that's fine.
This is me the whole time.
Take me to a restaurant with a sombrero. No, thank you.
No.
You know, I don't need all that.
Stop.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop.
Walking back. This is like a
no.
new one. Walking back to your group after your turn in bowling.
That is a good one. Because you're just like,
So, like, you
air
have
guns.
to have like a mood.
yeah. Like, I don't know what to do. You gotta just do a little spin, and you're just like, yeah. Did you see me just gutter the shit out of that ball? It is very awkward.
When the cashier at the grocery store says, I can help the next person, but you're still putting your change away or grabbing the stuff that you bought.
Fuck that kind of cashier for the record. You see me over here.
I've already given you my money. Yeah.
You see me over here struggling. You see me shoving these dollar bills and my OCD ass is knowing that they're not in order in my wallet, and you see me shoving everything, and you're still gonna be like, next person? That's rude. Don't be that person.
No, like, this one made me laugh too. Walking to the car when someone's picking you up. So you're like a grown up and you're leaving the house.
Yeah, it is very. You just have like an audience watching you walk to the. Again, it's like bowling. What you're just like, hey, like I don't know what to do with my hands.
The moment when everyone says bye on a Zoom call and everyone's trying to leave the meeting. I hate getting off of a Zoom call.
I've never been on one.
Or like when a meeting is adjourned. This happened all the time at my last job at radio. God, there were so many useless meetings. And then the meeting would be adjourned and people would just want to sit around just shooting the shit still. And like, I'd rather get to my desk and do some work. Do I have to sit here and do like, do I have to sit here and listen to your material? Or like, you know, like, bye.
Yeah.
And then I got this reputation of leaving meetings early, and I'm not leaving meetings early. I'm leaving them when you adjourn them.
Yeah. Well, and it's also
hated that
weird whenever like I compare that, I guess, to like a FaceTime call when you think the other person's going to hang up and they don't. And then like I'm kind of doing something and then I'm like, okay, bye. And they're like, all right, bye. And then I assume they're going to hang up because I'm like washing the dishes or something. And then they don't. And then we're both just still there like, hi.
When you're watching TV with your parents and an unexpected sex scene happens,
I'm always like,
probably not as weird for you.
I'm always like, y'all ever tried that?
Then Blue Waffles chimes in like, yes, I have.
I sure have.
That's just gonna be my mom's
I have
new
never,
nickname on the show.
fun fact, I've never watched a movie with my parents. They've been separated since I was 4. So I don't really have to, you know, I don't think Lion King was ever getting it on like Donkey Kong.
What if it's just you and your dad watching a movie?
That's happened before. Yeah. Or me and my mom watching a movie. But again, like me and my mom are texting each other after 365 days.
Yeah, you guys are talking about your vibrators.
Yeah.
You guys are pretty much having phone sex.
Yeah, pretty much. But it has happened with my dad before. Now, just remember he looked at me and was just like,
This kind of made me laugh too. I saw this. It's from a magazine from 1958. It was a women's magazine called McCall's. I think I've heard of the magazine before. There was an article, again, printed from 1958. It was called How to Get a Husband.
ooh,
And some of them have really
enlighten me.
Some of them have really aged poorly.
Okay.
So,
Can't wait for all my new tips and tricks.
Oh yeah, McCall's went out of print in 2002, so that explains that I've heard of it before.
Okay, yeah.
One thing they recommended to ladies in 1958 was to get a job demonstrating fishing tackle in a sporting goods store.
What?
Get a job demonstrating fishing tackle in a sporting goods store.
That's how to get a husband?
In 1958 it was.
Okay.
Get lost at a football game.
Ooh, we're just so dumb.
Don't take a job at a company run mostly by women.
Oh my God, what a shame that would be.
Learn to paint, then set up an easel outside of an engineering school.
That's exactly.
Because you
That's exactly how I snagged him.
Just Maddie with her easel and her Bob Ross palette, like pretty proud.
And then there Kent walked out of engineering school, and I was like, "Oh, funny to see you here."
Phone? Who is that painting?
In the yard at USI. No. My love story was much better than that. It was at a kegger. That's how we met.
Oh God, this next one.
Do a keg stand at a kegger. That'll get you an engineering husband.
That is true. Isn't that how you met?
Yeah.
What, was he holding your legs at
Yeah.
a keg stand? Mm-hmm. That's kind of romantic.
I think so.
Read the obituaries and find eligible widowers.
You know what? That actually aged well. I feel like that's still that. Ladies, get that head, get that bread, then leave.
Wear a Band-Aid. People always ask what happened.
Oh.
Stand in a corner and cry softly. Chances are good that he'll come over to find out what's wrong. So that was.
I can just imagine me at Walmart like.
Are you still good? You still hanging in there?
I'm going to wear a Band-Aid at Walmart and cry softly. I'm going to wear a Band-Aid in the bait and tackle section of Walmart and cry softly in the corner.
With an easel?
With an easel. I've got it.
How you doing? You hanging in there with this?
Yeah.
I got a few more things if you want.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
All right. I saw this and I was wondering how prepared we are for an emergency.
Oh, yeah. My answer is not at all.
There's 2 hurricanes that are hitting the shore
I
this
see
week.
that.
Yeah.
That's the most 2020 thing ever. Not 1, but 2. Like,
So,
come on now.
For example, do you have enough food for 3 days?
Oh, easily.
Yeah, for sure. And they say most people do. 8 and 10 people have enough food to last them 3 days.
I got enough food to last me 3 weeks, probably.
But they don't have enough water.
oh,
And this
absolutely
is
not.
assuming running water goes away.
No.
Right.
I stopped buying single-use water bottles because they're bad for the environment as I drink one right now.
Well, I was gonna say I have
I'm gonna recycle it.
a lot of these. I have a lot of canned sodas. I have
none.
I'm
I
gonna
have
say I
milk.
could survive 3 days, but not that long after that.
I wouldn't be able to drink water for 3 days if my water stopped working because I don't have any.
What about, do you have like juice, or could you get?
I have milk and juice. Yeah.
Could you survive 3 days on beverages?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna grandfather you in then.
Just barely. Yeah. I mean, I've got a couple gallons of milk, some almond milk, and some grape juice.
Do you have access to a generator?
Yeah.
You do? I don't.
Yeah.
You're one of only 16%.
Really?
You have a generator?
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to kill my in-laws, but then I could get it.
Well, is it in your house?
No.
Then I'm going to say
I would have to drive and get it.
I'll grant you the water. I'm going to say no to the.
Okay, fair enough.
Drive and get it. You're going to be in a hurricane.
Oh, we're in a hurricane?
I think it's part of this premise.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I thought we were in like a zombie apocalypse.
I don't really know how to answer this one because I'm confused. It says 81% of people would have no way to communicate if their cell service went down.
I guess I wouldn't.
Would you have a landline? Obviously not. Yeah.
I mean, if my internet wasn't working, then no, I couldn't even get on my laptop and
I don't know what I would do either.
yeah.
26% have an agreed upon meetup place if the family gets separated. That's the dumbest thing I've heard of. Do you have an
Yeah, what if it's not there? This is a hurricane, people.
Do you have an emergency
Fucking Dairy Queen might not be there anymore. Let's stop banking on that shit.
This is getting dumb. Hold on. Okay. Okay, yeah. The rest of these aren't very good.
Okay.
Sorry about that one.
No, you're fine.
That one kind of stunk. All right, I saw this. So you know how we're talking about things that COVID is killing?
Yep.
COVID may be killing the advertising slogan for KFC, finger licking good. They're putting it on a hold.
I could see that.
Because they don't want people to lick their fingers.
Their fingers. That makes sense.
I thought that was interesting.
I never licked my fingers anyway.
I'm going to be honest. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I don't lick my fingers.
I don't think I ever have just been like,
stop it.
No.
What about when you eat Cheetos?
Oh, yeah, then I do.
So you gotta lick your fingers then.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you're eating,
or I guess any kind of chips like that, yeah.
See, because don't
I've
get all
never-
hoity-toity on me, Maddie B.
I guess I've never like eaten fried chicken and licked my fingers after. That never made sense to me.
You're gonna have to do this on your OnlyFans page if you start.
If you want to see it, let me know and subscribe.
But if you eat wings, you're not licking your fingers.
I don't eat wings.
Okay, well,
Boneless.
have
wings,
you ever eaten wings?
Yeah.
I'm sure you lick the
Yeah.
wing sauce off your hands.
Yeah, but for some reason KFC doesn't register to me as something I would lick my fingers after eating.
Okay, but their slogan is finger licking.
Like
good.
we're so good, you're
gonna lick your
got it.
fingers like a disgusting slob.
Yeah. Okay.
This was interesting to me. So Chicken McNuggets have been around since 1983.
It's not that long.
Since that's the same length of time I've been around.
Okay.
Since that time, they have never once changed up the recipe. It's just been the same chicken nuggets the whole time.
I can see why.
And
People love it.
I agree. In select restaurants around, in certain McDonald's, they're going to offer spicy chicken nuggets.
Okay, I'm about that.
I'm about that too.
I'd lick my fingers after that for sure.
Hell yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I'd lick your fingers after it. Like, I want to try that.
Everyone's licking each other.
I'm joking. I'm not licking Maddie's fingers. That would give
But
me
you can see
COVID.
that on OnlyFans for $10.
Onlyfans.com/finger licking good.
Yeah, finger licking good.
There's your handle. Yeah. And then one last story I saw. I think this is my last thing for today, unless you have anything. This made me laugh because it was from Indiana. If it wasn't from Indiana, I probably would have passed on it.
Yeah.
But it's from West Lafayette, Indiana.
Okay.
Near Purdue.
Yep.
So an employee was trying to fake a sick day.
Okay.
And he worked at a restaurant, and he called in saying he tested positive for corona.
Oh no.
And what happened was a whole shitstorm after that.
I love
because
it.
the restaurant had to be closed down. It was totally shut down. It had to get like cleaned and everything, like the deep cleaning.
And he was just full of shit.
and he was joking. Yeah.
Or not joking, but trying to get out of.
No, he was faking a sick day.
Right.
And
Did he know that was going to happen?
no, I don't think so.
Right,
I think he was just looking for an excuse, and COVID was on top of mind. So
Right.
that's what he did.
That's actually not a bad idea because then you're off for like 2 weeks solid.
That's it too. But of
And
course,
Indiana
he wound up getting fired because the whole thing cost
Do
a
you
lot
think?
of money.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you think that he's going to have to like pay anything?
I know he got fired. I don't know if I'll have to pay anything or not.
I'd like to know the follow up on that.
I'm curious too.
Yeah.
Well, this episode of the Ross Podcast and Maddie West has been brought to you by Gold Tree Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, you definitely want to talk to our friends at Gold Tree Realty. With Gold Tree Realty, you'll be dealing with experienced real estate agents and investors. They can handle sellers in any condition. So if your property is ready to go with no repairs needed, or if it needs a little TLC, Gold Tree Realty can get you that sold sign on your lawn, sometimes even with a cash offer in as fast as 72 hours. And if you're looking to buy a house, Goldtree Realty specializes in helping buyers find their dream home. Give Andrew, Jason, or any of the experienced and knowledgeable members of the Goldtree Realty team a chance to help you buy or sell your next home in the Evansville area. Call 812-432-2556 or like them on Facebook, facebook.com/Goldtree Realty. Once again, that's Goldtree Realty, 812-432-2556. And today's show also brought to you by Gooden Consulting. If you're a tri-state business owner, especially lately, I'm sure you know how difficult it can be to keep everything going when your computers, network, servers, and IT are not working properly. Gooden Consulting wants to take those stresses off of your plate and be your friend in the IT world. Gooden Consulting oversees the IT for many businesses here in Evansville so that those companies don't have to worry about their networks failing, data breaches, computer viruses, secure backup, and much more. Gooden Consulting offers 24/7 system monitoring, providing you with true peace of mind, less downtime for you as they identify and solve problems before they even happen, fewer disruptions as they can provide more services remotely and overnight, and predictable budgeting as they'll work with you to create a monthly flat rate for an all-inclusive IT service that monitors all of your company's hardware and software. Even if you're working from home, Gooden Consulting can keep your machines and information safe by establishing and maintaining reliable VPNs. Join the growing number of tri-state doctors' offices, dentist offices, law firms, realty groups, and other local businesses that have let Gooden Consulting be their friend in the IT world. Call Cody at 812-402-0611 or visit goodenconsulting.com. And if you'd like to advertise on the Rob's Podcast with Maddie West, please email therobspodcast@gmail.com.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
One more thing.
What?
Did you notice that we're putting out the quick hits?
Yes.
I wanted to mention that real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
So what we're doing is I'm kind of pulling like little best of, like little shareable things. That's kind of what the intention is. Like, you know, maybe you don't want your friends to see like the whole episode. It's a big commitment. I get that.
Right, yeah.
But if we got like a little 2 or 3 minute clip for you to share, you
Yeah.
know, like, hey, here you go. You can share it with your friends. And
Some
let
of the
people
biggest
know.
laughs, yeah.
Yeah. The first one we shared was you telling your story about how you got fired.
That's a good one. You should share that with your friends because it's a pretty funny story.
I've already isolated a few more. So
Cool.
about once a week or so, we'll just drop little quick tidbits of former shows and
share them with your friends. Keep sharing it.
Yeah, please do. That's what they're there
keep
for.
Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep leaving reviews.
If
it's
you
helping us out.
If you hear a part in the show that you think would make a good quick hit, let us know. Like, hey, when you guys were talking about the blue waffles, that was funny. Let us.
I thought it was hilarious, and I hope that's a quick hit. And I hope people share the shit out of blue waffles.
Don't talk about my mom that way.